Hello. It's always best to be prepared. You never know when a medical emergency might arise, and that's why with Microsoft HealthVault you can create an emergency profile which contains all of the most important health data from your health record. You can print out your emergency profile in two different formats for medical personnel to use if anything happens to you, and also share your emergency profile with designated individuals via an online link. In this video, I'm going to show you how to create and use your emergency profile, and also show you where to access a list of online health tools designed to help you prepare for an emergency. Sign in to your HealthVault account at www.healthvault.com. Next, click the Emergency Profile tab, and then click Create or Update Emergency Profile. Now you can create the emergency profile. First, in the Basic Information section, select the person you want to create the emergency profile for, or click Add another family member if they don't already have a health record, and then click Continue. HealthVault now fills in the Health Information section of the emergency profile with the relevant health information from the health record. Only categories of health information deemed critical to emergency medical providers are included, such as allergies, medications, and medical conditions. If you want to add more information in any of these categories, in the emergency profile and in the health record itself, click the Add links in each section. When you're happy that all the necessary health information is included in the emergency profile, click Continue. You'll have the chance to exclude individual pieces of information later if you want to. In the Emergency Contacts section, enter the details of one or more emergency contacts that you want to include in your emergency profile, such as your doctor or a family member, and then click Finish. The emergency profile is now created and ready to be used. You can access the emergency profile for a particular health record at any time you're signed into HealthVault by clicking Switch Person at the top of the left pane, switching to the health record, and then clicking Emergency Profile in the left pane. The emergency profile information is shown in the lower half of the page. If you need to add or change information in any categories in the emergency profile, click Update next to the category name, and if you want to edit an existing piece of information in the emergency profile, or if you want to exclude a particular piece of information from the emergency profile, click the Actions arrow next to its entry, and then choose the option that you want. When you've created your emergency profile, there are several ways that you can use it to help ensure that medical professionals will always have access to the information they need if you have a medical emergency. I'll tell you about each method in turn. First, you can print out your emergency profile in a format that easily folds and fits into your wallet like a credit card, so that you can carry it with you at all times. At the top of the emergency profile page, click Print Wallet Card. If you want to include a web address and an emergency access code on the printed card, select the checkbox. An emergency access code is a 20-character passcode which can be used to get read-only access to your emergency profile online and not to any other parts of your HealthVault account. This can help ensure that medical professionals get the most up-to-date record of your emergency profile, in the event that you updated it online but didn't print out a new card with the updated information. Note that anyone who has access to the card can use the code to view your emergency profile online. You can cancel an emergency access code at any time. When you've chosen the options that you want, click Print to send the emergency profile wallet card to your printer. Whoever you share the card with can access your emergency profile by visiting the web address printed on the card and entering the emergency access code, or by scanning the printed barcode with a hospital barcode scanner. Because of its size, a wallet card contains only abbreviated details of the information in your emergency profile. If you want to keep a full-size paper record of all of the information in your emergency record, either to carry with you, to share, or to store in a safe place in case of emergencies, at the top of the emergency profile page, click Print Profile Sheet. As before, choose whether to include an emergency access code on the printout, and then click Print. You can also share your emergency profile online by sending an emergency access code for the profile to a friend, family member, or your doctor. At the top of the emergency profile page, click Share Emergency Profile. Enter the email address you want to send the code to, type any message you want to send to the recipient, and then click Send Sharing Access. The recipient will receive an email message containing a link to the emergency profile and an emergency access code that they have to enter in order to view it with read-only permissions. Finally, you can access a list of third-party online health tools, which you can use to help you prepare for an emergency. At the top of the emergency profile page, click Find Emergency Apps. You'll see a list of the third-party health tools available for use with HealthVault, filtered to display only those which are designed for emergency planning. With an emergency profile on Microsoft HealthVault, you have the peace of mind that comes from knowing your medical providers will have access to your critical medical information if you have a medical emergency. Thanks for watching this video. I hope you found it helpful.